Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you don't already know me, I'm Bree, and for me, true crime isn't just entertainment. My Pawpaw Peanut was murdered, and his case remains unsolved to this day. That's why on this channel we focus on the victims, their stories, and making sure they're never forgotten. Sometimes the most devastating cases aren't just about the crime. They're about the moment someone reached out for help and the system failed them. And that's what makes this case so painful, because Lindsay Nichols wasn't only the victim of a murder, she was failed by 911, the very number you're taught to call when you need help. In 2015, a young mother from Louisiana made a 911 call so terrifying that detectives still talk about it today. You could hear her voice shaking. You could hear the man threatening her. And you could hear the exact moment she realizes no one is coming. This is the heartbreaking story of Lindsay Marie Nichols and the night that New Orleans failed her. Lindsay was 31. She was outgoing, funny, the kind of person who never met a stranger. She grew up in Des Allemands, Louisiana, a small town where everyone knows everyone. She had bright blue eyes, a warm smile, and a gentle way of talking that made people feel safe. She was a mother, a daughter, and a friend. And in June 2015, she had just moved back home from Texas. She was settling into a new apartment. She was rebuilding her life. She was so excited. On June 20th, she went out with her friends to celebrate being home again. She had no idea it would be her last night. At a nightclub on Downman Road, she met a man who called himself Bam. His real name was Theon Sampson. He was loud, flashy, the kind of person who wants attention the moment he walks in. Surveillance footage shows Lindsay leaving with him around 4 a.m. Minutes later, she called him twice. Maybe she needed her keys. Maybe she was confused. Maybe she was already scared. But by 4:45 a.m., Lindsay knew she was in danger, and she did the bravest thing she could. She called 911. Her voice is trembling. She tells the dispatcher that the man she just met is outside her car holding her keys and pointing a gun at her. You could hear him yelling and threatening her. At one point, he tells her he'll put a gun in her mouth. And Lindsay was trying so hard to stay calm. She's explaining what's happening. She's begging for help. She's doing everything right. But the dispatcher doesn't send police immediately.
He has my keys. Put the gun down and give me my keys. Hurry up. Please hurry up. Ma'am, this is to be black, white, or Hispanic. Black. Please hurry up. Please hurry up.
8 minutes pass, and by the time officers arrive, Lindsay and her car are gone. Detectives later said you could hear it, the exact moment Lindsay realizes she's alone. At 7:15 a.m., firefighters respond to a car fire on Lake Forest Boulevard and Michoud Boulevard, a quiet, empty stretch of New Orleans East. The Honda Accord is engulfed in flames. When they open the trunk, they find Lindsay. She had been beaten, strangled, and shot. An absolutely heartbreaking scene. But her story is not defined by what was done to her. It's defined by who she was. A mother, a daughter, a woman who deserves safety and love. Detectives immediately focus on Sampson. Evidence piles up fast. Witnesses saw a man matching his description standing at the open trunk. Cell phone data placed him near the scene. Burned clothing in the trunk matched his DNA. He lived less than a mile away. Another man, Troy Bernardo, was later charged for helping Sampson after the murder. Sampson even tried to have Bernardo killed from jail so he couldn't testify. In 2018, Sampson pleaded guilty to manslaughter, kidnapping, obstruction of justice, and solicitation of murder. He received 40 years without parole. Bernardo was convicted of murder and kidnapping. He received life in prison. Justice came, but justice doesn't erase fear. It doesn't undo trauma. It doesn't bring Lindsay back. And the most haunting part of her story is still the 911 call. Experts say she should have been saved. Her family believes she should have been saved. And when you listen to that call, you hear a woman fighting to stay alive, doing everything right, begging for help that never arrives. It's the kind of call that stays with you, the kind detectives close their eyes when they talk about, the kind that reminds you how fragile life is and how quickly it could be taken away. When investigators reviewed the call, they found critical mistakes, delays, information that wasn't relayed, officers searching the wrong area and then leaving. Her call was marked unfounded. The dispatcher ended up resigning. Policies were rewritten and procedures were changed. But all of that happened after Lindsay was already gone. And that's what makes this case so hard, because we'll never know what might have happened if the response had been different. Would officers have found her? Could she have survived? No one could answer that. What we do know is that Lindsay fought. She reached out. She trusted the system. And in her final moments, she believed someone was coming to help her. Today, her son is growing up with the loss no child should ever carry. Her family honors her by remembering who she was. She was a daughter, a friend, a mother that was excited about a new home and a fresh start. The men responsible are exactly where they belong. But the question that has echoed for more than a decade still remains. What if someone had listened? Because the tragedy isn't just that Lindsay called for help. It's that she should never have had to wait for it. And that is something her family and the city of New Orleans will never forget. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching my video and hearing Lindsay's story. It means so much to me. So until next time, please remember the world is a better place with you in it.